Watch out for the skeletons. They're perfectly friendly. Apparently. But it's better safe than sorry. How are you finding things here? It's great to be around such power, isn't it? Well, this isn't creepy at all. And you! As if I wouldn't have your back when all this goes horribly wrong. Have they let you in on your plans yet? They seem like a secretive bunch. I'll see what I can get out of them. Anyway, we'd better not spend too much time down here. They'll get suspicious. Rest assured, if this all goes awry, I've got your back. Greetings, Acolyte.
I hope you have enjoyed. Well, aren't we the eager one? I need someone I can trust to deliver a letter to my good friend Fiya. There will be a member of the Malevolent waiting in Winterhold for you to arrive. Give them the sealed letter. Please do not open it. The contents are private. Travel safe, my child.
Here's something.
Fiya is the leader of the Malevolent, the largest of the necromancer groups within the Alliance. She is a bold and powerful leader. If you meet her, be respectful. But don't be afraid to show your desire to progress within the Alliance. I wish you well, Acolyte.
I trust the day is treating you well, fellow necromancer.
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
Excellent. My mistress will be quite pleased.
Now I can get out of this freezing, pathetic excuse for a city. Molag Bal preserve you, Dark Dawn Acolyte. Yes, allow me to bullet point each stage of the plan. I'm sure that it's essential that a lowly ranking member of the Dark Dawn know every detail. That's the problem with you Dark Dawn debacles. You don't know your place. You will not survive me.
Had enough? Yeah, but I also need to blow up some steam.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
I see you have returned. I had high hopes for you, Acolyte, but I have received word from my contacts that you have not been true to your word. It seems a certain Markarth court member is residing in Dawnstar. You are such a disappointment. I will give you 10 seconds to vacate this sanctuary, or we will destroy you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Greetings, Acolyte.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now my patience has run thin. You should have left when you had the chance, fool. You should not have come here. So it's to the death, then?
You drastic mistake.
Necromancer.
Who's that? I will find
Regret that.
Hey, be careful!
We got most of them, but you should head inside. Speak to Alara. I'm sure she could use some good news. Myself, Una, and Garin will stay here and keep a lookout.
I think it's time we really teach those necromancers a lesson.
Fortune favors the patient, Acolyte.
Well, patience clearly hasn't gotten us anywhere so far.
Be-
It's not as bad as it looks.
Please, champion. I must focus.
I could really use some good news, champion.
What happened here?
Necromancers. They attacked us. They killed Carice. This is all my fault. I promised I'd protect her. I'm sworn to protect them all. They have gone too far. These robes, I recognize them. They're worn by members of the Malevolent. Still, despite one of her acolytes dying in her service, Meridia still hasn't offered any advice, any counsel. Did you find out what they're planning? I have no doubt that if they are openly attacking us here, their plans are devastating. Well? By the gods, the first vampire. Champion, this is a sad time, but I appreciate everything you're doing for us. I'm sure you went to great lengths to secure this information. Truthfully, I'm not sure where to start right now, but I'm certain we must give Carice a proper funeral. Please, leave me for the moment.
Karis! I don't know what to say. She didn't deserve this. Thank you, but it's Alara I feel for. She was like a daughter to her. Gods, this must be horrible for her. To relive an experience like this? Alara lost her real daughter a long time ago. This must bring up such terrible memories. How could Meridia have allowed this to happen? That's a nice way to look at it. Or maybe Meridia doesn't care for us at all. I think I need some time alone.
Champion, when you have the time, I wish to speak with you about a matter of high importance.
Alara,
Please,
I'm
champion.
sorry.
I must focus.
Now is not the time for talking. Would you like to come and sit with me?
Yes,
we must
I
speak,
would.
champion. Yes. I must be transparent with you. The safety of this order is my priority over all else. The work we do here is secondary. Important, but secondary. Our safety must come first. Do you agree, champion? I'm glad you agree. After all, there will be no one left to continue our work should we perish. I must ask for your assistance.
What do you need from me?
The Malevolent know where we are, and so we are all in danger. It is time we relocate to form another sanctum. Many years ago in my youth, when I was training as a priest of Kinnereth, the other acolytes and I stumbled across an old fort, completely deserted. It is well secluded in the far end of the rift, and being on the other side of Skyrim would be most unexpected by these necromancers. If you could travel to this fort and ensure it is safe, I will make the case to High Priestess Alara that moving there is the safest option. Now, hasten to Fort Justice, champion. Our very lives may depend on it. Greetings.
What an
Champion,
outrage.
I overheard your conversation with Beltef. The rift is a dangerous place. Perhaps you could use some accompaniment.
I'd argue that Velteth has understated your mission, champion. I agree with Larison. You would benefit from having a companion. I could do with stretching my legs. I dare say the Sanctum does not require both of us to defend it, particularly now Marith has returned.
Likewise. I admit I feel somewhat helpless standing here when action should be taken to secure the order. Both myself and Garen stand ready. Should you require one of us, champion, the other will remain here to defend the Sanctum. I am at your command, champion. It would be my pleasure. Let us purge Fort Justice of any adversity to Meridia's order. Meridia, watch over me.
Should be good.
Welcome. We haven't yet had the pleasure. I am Fiya, Dark Master of the Malevolent. You have hindered me, champion of Meridia. Your infiltration of the Dark Dawn was impressive. Idiotic, but impressive. However, I should be thanking you. If Rishi is stupid enough to allow an infiltrator into his midst, then his destruction was warranted. Congratulations on besting a master of vampiric necromancy. Very impressive indeed. I assure you, within the Malevolent there is no mercy. As such, you will find none from me. I can't very well allow you and your friends at the Order to run rampant and ruin all this hard work. When we raise Lamé, none shall stand to oppose us. Least of all you and your pitiful Order. Years of my life were spent watching petulant nobles trampling over those who did their dirty work. Too pompous to sully their own hands with our filth. Well, now I hold the power. They will suffer for their ignorance, and so will you. I hope we do.
Time to fight.
For yourself.
You should have run.
Would have been that word.
Justice! I'll end your miserable life.
More regretting this.
Come on, let's see you put up a fight. Got your head!
You or flee. Your choice.
Destroy you! You think I'm afraid of you? Come on, let's see it.
Haven't got all day.
You may still find mercy.
It's nothing.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some.
You should have run.
I'll have your head.
I will.
Haven't got all day.
You will regret facing Meridia's order. Come on, try to fight back. All of you.
You should have run.
Haven't got all day.
Who's there? Here we go.
End your miserable life. You're gone. I'll see you burn.
You should have
Meridia.
Come on.
Back down.
You're gone.
Thank you. This does not bode well. This is a far larger threat than we have faced in some time. I have encountered the Malevolent before, but not on an organized level such as this. I did not realize their numbers had grown in this degree. However, this Fire character, she is new to me. What do you make of her? I see you do not wish to indulge in the rarity that is thoughtful conversation. As you say, champion.
You're back. Is the fort secure? Necromancers? What in Meridia's name were they doing there? I'm sorry, champion. I sent you there in the interest of safety, not to put your own life at risk. At least now we should have somewhere safe to reside until this business is all over. Come along. Alara is about to begin.
We're gathered on the sacred grounds of Meridia's sanctum for a very sad and somber occasion.
Now is not the time for
Today,
talk.
we say goodbye.
We'll talk after.
One of the most dedicated of our order. Clarice Eltara.
We'll talk after.
Honest and hard-working acolyte of Meridia's order. But more than that, she was our friend, and like a daughter to me. It is with sadness that we bid her farewell. But her death will not be in vain, for her death will spark our fire that purges Naroth's plague. Befitting of a High Priestess of Meridia, I will now perform the ritual of passing, so that Clarice may rest the way Our Lady wishes her to. For we know there's nothing Meridia would despise more than for her servant to raise against her in death. How dare you trespass here? Here we go.
You should have run.
Don't do anything stupid.
Nothing again for you!
You will die this day.
You will regret this order!
Now?
Destroy you!
Here. Sorry. Here.
See you burn!
You don't bleed.
You're doing this already!
Try to fight back.
For Meridia!
It's all over for you.
Meridia forgive you!
Good. That's done.
These necromancers will suffer for their treachery. Leave the sanctum. Initiate
This is a
process
disgrace.
is highly irregular.
Priestess, given the circumstances, we must protect ourselves. I know the perfect hideaway. Fort Justice, on the other side of SKYRIM.
You're right, Veltev. I trust you. Lead us. Champion, meet us at Fort Justice. We have things we must discuss.
Another adventure, I suppose.
I trust you secured the fort properly, friend.
Oh, here we are. I'm going to make an announcement to everyone. Speak with me after, Champion. This is our new home for the foreseeable future. It's not what we're used to, but with things escalating the way they are, it is my duty to keep you all safe. The Champion has brought us grave news. The Malevolent are attempting to raise the first vampire. Some of you may have had dealings with them before. These coming days will be difficult for all of us. But we are family, brothers, and sisters. We will stand together and do what we must. Larson and Asger, I want you putting down these necromancers wherever you can find them. Marith and Valrar, I want you both securing this fort at all times. Veltev, gather all information you can about the first vampire. I believe her name is LeMay, an Edic woman from what I can remember. I may have some texts on the subject. Champion, you're with me. Some of you may know that I no longer have the sight given to me by Meridia, but this situation goes beyond our faith and our belief. I urge you all to remember why we do what we do, why we lead the lives that we lead. This isn't out of obligation. We do this because it is right. It is the right thing to do, so the people of SKYRIM can sleep safely at night. They will know that Meridia's order will protect them. Meridia's order will destroy the savages who wish to do them harm. This is our duty. For SKYRIM, for Meridia.
For SKYRIM! For Meridia! For Meridia!
A new day is dawning, and we shall be its herald.
Well, this is homely. Did you go through much trouble to get this for us? You say it like it's nothing. And then again, I suppose you're Meridia's champion for a reason. I never asked. Why did Meridia choose you to be her champion? Well, whatever the reason, she obviously made the right choice. Knowing Meridia, she took her chance with you. I'm guessing she forced you to do something for her? Oh, I wasn't implying anything else. Just that Meridia is, shall we say, forceful when she needs to be. Anyway, I'm sure you have lots to do. We'll speak again another time.
What can I do for you, champion?
What's next?
This arrived whilst you were with the doctor. Take a look. Keep yourself safe. What are you thinking? I'm unsure. Valor found it on our doorstep on his way into Solitude. No one saw who left it there. Any thoughts on who it could be from? I agree, though we should not be naive to the fact that it is obviously a trap. I can't in good conscience let you go alone. Let's find out what they know about this whole situation. I'll follow you, champion. Lead the way to Old Herolden. History is serving me correctly. Old Herolden was the site of an ancient battle. It is said that Tiber Septim himself led the army against the Reachmen.